Hope everyone's having a fantastic Saturday. Welcome on into the Citadel. It is a survival Let's Play server where I do geeky stuff in Minecraft with my friends. Who am I? I'm Joel Duggan. I hope you figured that out. I hope you got there before I told you. Sapfy, hello. Hunter555 in the chat. Kicking things off with another creeper bang. How did I not hear him come up? I don't understand. I have the mob sounds on. Music. Hostile creatures. 35%. Like, I can hear zombies and skeletons and stuff. Weird. Alright, well, looks like we're fixing a hole. I moved the shulkers out of the way. We had to take a screenshot. Where is cobblestone? The last one that I checked. So, as I was about to tell you all, this is the medieval area on the server. Before Creeper interrupted me, saying hello. We have a number of things here. I need to grab some andesite. It's over here somewhere. And coarse dirt. Oh, maybe we don't have any more coarse dirt. That doesn't seem right. Hold on. 5, 3, 2, probably 2. And another 2 here. I guess we'll just use regular dirt. That creeper really did a number on this spot. Let's see. I think this should be enough. There we go. Okay. As I was saying, yesterday we were working on the bakery over here. And we got it almost finished. I had to go, unfortunately. The inside is completely undone. We only just thought about the inside a little bit. We didn't really start to do anything in here. We also have to figure out what's happening on this building next door. I'm leaning on the mushroom block. We'll have to decorate it somehow. Maybe put some windows in or something. Hey, Rabelais, welcome on in. Good to see you as always. Yeah, we were toying around with the gray terracotta, but I think I prefer the mushroom block as something a little bit different. It's not quite as shiny as the bone block, but we're gonna have to come up with a way to decorate it a little bit. Give it some life, maybe some trapdoors or something. I'm not sure just how we're gonna do that. But the first thing I need to do is find a new home for my shulker island. And I feel like I have very, very few ideas about what we're gonna build here. So this might be the best place for it to hang out for a while. The problem with that, of course, is that it's very far away from our current build. Maybe we should just move it into the corner here. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Let's go and we'll put this stuff away here. Alright, so we need a bed, ender chest, crafting table, that stuff. So we can put all that maybe like here. Easy to access. We don't generally need the anvil very much. And then I can put the utility box there. And then the blue bin and the rock stack. Glass can actually go back, I think. And then I need like all the grass blocks. I wish you could see what was in shulker boxes or see their names when you mouse over them in the world. That would help a lot. Oh, let's put iron away. One more. There. Oh, really? I guess it's the other thing. The utility can go and have that in it. Rabelais, thanks very much. I like how the area is filling in myself too. It's starting to have like a real roof line to it, which I quite like. I think what we're going to try and do today is frame in a lot of stuff, just so we can kind of get a feel for that roof line. Right, so now we need to figure out where we're going to put stuff. We're going to move this somewhere else. That there, and then over here I feel like we can probably grab things like cobblestone. Probably gonna need things like stone 2 andesite, and then wood, dirt, landscape, dark oak. Yeah, so 3 wood cases like that. And cut stone, full stone. Oh boy, what a day. I spilled my coffee just before I started the stream. Like everything is just, it's not drastic, nothing terrible happened, just everything is just a little off. They had the same text box that a named map on a wall had, I would be happy. Yeah, like when you name a what's it called, an armor stand, like that kind of thing. I think that would be cool. There's got to be a mod or a data pack for that. Clearly, there has to be. Does anybody know if there's is there a data pack that displays, like if you name a shulker box, gravel box 1, you know, does that then just like, could you get that to display in the world somehow? I'm sure it's possible. Where's my food? There's the rocket box. We can put that over here. Quartz I don't think we need right now. I don't even know what's in that. Nothing. Oh, we have a spare shulker. That's good to know. Actually, Cosmic said I could keep this. We'll call it backpack. pack 2. There goes the anvil. You go there. Alright. Wish I was more savvy with data packs. The only ones are the only ones I know of are the ones you use. Yeah, I like the I'd like to learn more about them. I learned how to make texture packs and resource packs. And that's how I did the models for the Chuck's tables and chairs. So this stuff, I did the models for that. Obviously there's a weird, some sort of odd texture variation that's happening there though. What's happening. But I need to fix it so that they have multiple legs. Because you can make it so that this table would only have these 2 legs here and these 2 legs there. I just have to do the model coding for it. Chuck has changed the data pack so many times that I can't keep up on. It's frustrating when you're working with, you know, developers that are doing stuff for free and for fun. And then you're trying to add some functionality to it, but then you're like, but, oh, what happened here? Crap, I was in creative mode. We don't need 2 of these. How did I get in creative mode? That's weird. I've been eating this whole time, right? Like the creeper almost killed me, so I wasn't in creative mode when I started the stream. Why do I have? I don't know why I have 2 of it. I shouldn't have stone box, gray shulker box, slabs, cut stone. Oh, maybe these are just... I'm just losing my mind. Okay, never mind. Alright. I had thought I had put that down already. That's why I was confused. Now we've got grass, dirt, landscape, coarse dirt. Gravel. Sandstone. I don't think we need the bone block. Alright. Good enough for now. That only took like 20 minutes. Wait, you can rename shulker boxes? I feel like such a noob. Yeah, no, it's very handy. Especially on a multiplayer server. Like, I've got some of these are like really common boxes, so I've put like, you know, House Joel for something silly in the area, just so if people come here and they build in the community area, then they know that these are my shulker boxes. But I mean, everybody's really friendly and no one's going to steal anything on the server anyway, but it's sometimes just nice to have. I need some more torches, man. I'm low. Oh, come on. Dun, 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 dun. I think we're going to move this. Not liking that position at all. Let's switch you out for that. Better. Okay. So we wanted to put some barrels and other things in here. Chests and stuff. We also have to decide if we're going to do a small bedroom here or if we're going to do a staircase down underneath things. It wouldn't take very much. We could get a staircase down to like here pretty quick. Does that put us far enough underneath the floor? Don't think so. No. So we'd have to go down another flight. curious where this ends up. Alright, that's where I thought we'd come out somewhere around there. So that's doable if we wanted to create like a little tunnel. It's actually kind of a neat idea. The problem then is that I just don't know where we'd sleep. For the baker, like where's the person that lives in here gonna sleep if we turn this into a staircase that goes down? We got a back door. I mean, I guess we could technically put something back here, maybe, but then yeah, that becomes a problem too. It's one of these fun challenges where you kind of pigeonhole yourself into something. You're like, well, not quite sure how to finish it, but I know I have to stick with what I've already done. We don't need those there. It's remnants of the old villager house that used to be here. So I think maybe what we can do to kind of inform our decision is going to be to start thinking about what this place is going to look like, and that will leave us the room we have left for the other. Now this attaches to the wall. I kind of feel like we could do a roof here. We'd want to probably gable it this way, because otherwise it's going to be kind of weird. How wide is this? Still very new to Minecraft and my first survival world on PS4. Just want to say I really enjoyed the Spawn Chunks podcast. Oh, thanks very much. Happy to see the Citadel for the first time. Cheers and thanks for the content. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. It's really cool to hear like new players enjoying the podcast. And me LeBonk, one, fun username. Two, there are a couple of quality of life mods. They are ambient noises. If you hear birds chirping, the map, which is, it doesn't do anything other than what you're looking at. I've turned off all of the other features other than just the straight up visual map. It doesn't show where treasures are, nothing like that. You can't teleport. And then for shulker boxes, if I pick up a shulker box, I can hold down shift in my inventory and look inside the shulker box. But that's it. I can't grab anything out of it. It just helps me with so much stuff around. It helps me kind of discern which shulker box is which. And we were just talking actually before you got here about how cool would it be if you could hover your mouse over shulker boxes and see what was in them. I'd love to be able to put like a sign or something on them. That would be really cool. Like not like an in-world sign, but like a label, like a texture. If they could change textures, that'd be cool. Hey Fazu, what's going on? Good to see you. Enjoying a nice cup of it's Komodo Dragon again this morning, my coffee. It's getting cold fast though. So yeah, I guess we should probably grab dark oak. So we need some wood blocks. I'm gonna actually remove this for now. I feel like this is gonna be annoying. Wood blocks. We need dark oak stairs, dark oak blocks. We are probably gonna make this out of stone again. I guess there's just an awful lot of stone in this area, but nothing you can do about that. Maybe a little bit of cobble. Right. So this place, I guess it depends on how wide this is and where we want to pitch the roof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a lot taller than I thought. Huh. So we might have to have the roof be a different shape. Because I was thinking about doing the gable on this side. Just use regular bricks for now. Right? Like I was thinking about having it pitched like that. But I don't know if that would work inside. Because it would cover this up. So at best we'd want to have it at this level here. So we'd make this lower. And then we could just come in with the old stairs. So I think we'd have to maybe go with just a traditional shape roof. Yeah, that's okay. It's not bad. Where's my scaffolding here? So then this would be down a bit. Now this might connect to another roof. We don't know what's happening here. Whoa! Fell down the stairs. You still have snow, Void. Wow. I mean, we've been getting a lot of rain, and if it was any colder, there would be a lot of snow. But for now, we're doing okay. Oh yeah, that really cuts into the inside, doesn't it? That's going to have to be wider, which is fine. I'm using the wrong blocks. Lots of ducking it in and out, I think, today. In and out of the builds, trying to sort things out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a gross number. Could we... I like the idea of having like a little bit of land or grass or something here. Like I don't want to get rid of that. I just like that door position. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay. I must have counted wrong. So put that there. And I guess we'll start here. Noise is in my ears. Punk Rock, raiding with a party of 2. Thanks very much, Punk Rock. What were you playing today? Really appreciate you hearing your viewers. Very kind of you. Pretty chill Saturday here, which is good. Building in a medieval town for folks that are new. I think I did it again where I made that too tall. I think we might have to bring that down by a block on all the sides. more. One, two, three, four. Okay, well that becomes a problem. So it has to be at least one taller. Try to figure this out here. I don't have a reference or a plan. I'm just kind of tucking that in there. I don't know if I like that. The fact that it shares this wall is complicated. I think I might have to figure out the roof of this building first. So either way, if we keep this as either a staircase or a bedroom, I think it's just going to have a straight lean-to sort of look to it. Grab those and those. I don't think we'll need full logs, but we might as well make some more. Not full logs, planks. Thanks, Zenthane X. How was your day going? Chill apart from the creeper explosion at the start. Yeah, that spiced things up a little bit, I'll admit. Oh, I should have brought other stuff. I guess here we could go with another slab. Problem with doing like slab roof things is that it's always difficult to do the ends. You have to kind of do them very specifically. Works out nicely there though. Oh, wait a minute, that's not right. I need to go get more wood. Now carrying 3 types of wood in the inventory, because I'm a madman. I actually don't mind that this is all spruce, even though the other parts were outlined. I feel like this actually looks pretty good. This is the place where it does make a little... Yeah, so technically this build is supposed to be smaller on the inside, but we've got this shared wall we're trying to accommodate. Where are... Okay, so those are right next to it. That's fine. So we can do that. I feel like I just need to go put the roof on. It's really difficult to build 2 houses that kind of combine with one another simultaneously. Got some adulting out of the way. Nice. I did not do all of my adulting this morning. I should have, but I decided not to. Punk Rock, thanks again for the raid. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Have a good day at work. Thanks again. Sparkle Sparky, hello. How's it going? We need to go on the roof. It's time for roof floofing. Floofing up the roofing. Oh, what happened here? Oh, right. Okay. I remember now. That was wrong. Yeah, we're going to go with These. Then we have to do this. I really want to fill this in. I know it doesn't matter. But you can't see it, I don't think. Oh, you can over here. And I guess we just bring this across. That is not right. Right, this is gonna go sideways, so we can block that off. How do I do this on the other side? Right, so those go like that, and then this ends up being that. Oh, that gets exposed? Interesting. And then down here, we would have that. And I think more of, no. This comes into play somewhere. Roofs, man. They will definitely mess with your brain. I think that's right. Cosmic, that's a great command. So good. Very, very funny. Yeah, it's this that's gonna be weird. Yeah, that is odd looking, isn't it? Very, very strange. Yeah, I think we're going to have to fudge the roof and have it not follow the contour. I mean, no one's going to see it anyway. Yeah, this, well, technically this is correct. It's not going to fly. So I think what has to happen here is probably this gets to be too wide, I would guess. We could... Oh, no, we can't do that. Anyway, get rid of these. Fall down again. Laughing at both the command and the fact that you laughed so much at the command that you wrote, so you're laughing at your own joke. Yeah, I do that all the time. I do that all the time. Don't tell anybody. I do that all the time. But yeah, this also means get rid of this. Right. So here, I guess we'll just do that. it gets wider, we'll have to do something else. Hey, the mighty Elkhorn is here. Hello, hello. How's it going? So here's where I think we could do something. We'd have to do something interesting, because otherwise water is like gonna pool here. We have to do something more interesting in terms of like how the thing would be designed. So maybe this stair has to be that way, and then we can just go up like that. This could also be a different roof. Whoops. I hate when things are just out of your reach. I just feel like I'm just constantly going up and down. That might look okay. Could work out for the back of this, actually, because then we have a roof over the back door that we were planning. Dave Hood 33, hello. Welcome on in. Good to see you. And Jumbo Sale, hello. Always good to see familiar faces. I guess names, familiar names. Technically how that would go. Go grab a stair. It's mossy, but I don't care right now. So that could be part of it. I feel like that solves part of the roof problem. I would probably remove this one and bring, oh, are we out of yeah, we're out of stairs. Yeah, I need to fix this cobblestone too. Every time I walk by, my eye kind of twitches just a little bit. Right, so if that was there, this would come down like that and not make a heck of a lot of sense. I feel like we need to do something about, I guess this could continue up. Then that doesn't make any sense either. That's okay. So what I'm trying to do, I can get up somewhere where we can see. Do I have a ladder in here? I do. It's all the way to the top. So what I'm trying to figure out here is how to have a roof that goes up this way. Have something in between here, which I think we've sorted out on the other side. And I want it to look like, I know it doesn't matter, but I want it to look like rain could come down and just kind of flow down the roof. I feel like we've got that achieved in this section. I just need to figure out how to tie it to this. And I think maybe the solution, instead of having a very steep gable here, maybe we have to have this slab gable. We'll start here and maybe just go down an angle like that. Alternatively, we could just flip the gable entirely and instead have the roof come up this way and have the gable be on that end. That might also work. That might also work. That might make our life a little bit easier, actually. So this is not going to be dark oak. We're going to switch this to spruce. Make sure that this is in the right spot. And I guess we would just put in like a double slab. Whoops. So it looks a little bit plain. That's still okay. We can have enough contrast in that with other things. Filler houses? Yeah, we did a break. Not so much filler houses. We're doing like a bakery. So this one actually has a purpose. It's a bakery on one side. And then it has a tower access building on the other. So hold on, I'll show you. And we've been messing with this roof for quite some time. So the bakery is here. Not sure if that's the permanent sign, but we've got like a spot for goods to be either sold or put on the ledge to cool. We will, I think, have a stairwell down there. Got a back door. Have a hearth where the baking and stuff is gonna be done. We have to decorate this. And then we're trying to figure out the roof here. And it has not been easy. Is this an outside block? That's an outside block. Here's where I would normally put in something like this. And then outside we would hide it with a trapdoor. Which might actually lead to some interesting patterns on the roof. So this could be like a happy accident here. Having to hide this. Difficult. That or we make it into a separate chimney. That has nothing connected to it inside. We just fake it. I mean, I guess technically it could be a chimney for the other building. Yeah, so here's the stair access that goes the wall. So we want to keep this. We obviously need to fix this stuff. So I'm just trying to get a feel for the shapes they have to mess with. So maybe the thing here is just to have that come out, maybe? Yeah, I really don't know. It was working until we had to fill this in with stuff. We've made the mistake of having a single wide shared wall. I mean, I guess I could technically move this tower one to the right. I just don't wanna. Like, I just... You know, we could make our lives a lot easier by taking this entire setup and just nudging it one block over. I missed stripping a block up there. It's bugging me. I was like, is the roof off center? No. What's going on? Yeah, life would be a lot easier if this was over by one block. So if we switch the gable here, we'd have to have it... How do we even do it? We could change these to stairs. Which would get us up over this. It would hide that. But this could then be the middle. No, that can't be the ridge line. Do I even want to go higher? I did like that, but it might not be the best solution. Yeah, see, then this doesn't make any sense. Guess if we had that, this would have to be the double slab. That just feels very strange. That helps a little bit. I wonder if we can get away with a slab there. Or maybe have this entire thing be trapdoors? I think that works okay. I was hoping to change the roof into dark oak, but maybe we can't do that. Hey, on the diagonal, how's it going? That would mean that roof would be over here. And would come in like this. How does that look? I think it'll maybe help with the tower. I don't know. It might look awful. Let's see. Take it easy, Obsidian. Good to see you as always. All right. I need to eat something here. I need to update that that TCC command. We've got I haven't edited and posted it yet, but I did record a new episode with Megan yesterday, and so we've got conversation about Dota Dragon's Blood, the anime on Netflix, which is not for kiddies, by the way. You definitely an adult adventure. So do we like the roof connecting in that way? It's actually not bad. I feel like it's a little bit on the nose, but we've done something similar over here. Crap. Yeah, right here we had a stone wall and a roof kind of meet one another. And it's flat, like it's an even thing, like that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it could be a little bit tidier, but this is an asymmetrical roof too. Look at that. It goes up steep one side and down gentle the other. I'm overthinking this. I don't like that it's all spruce. It's my issue. I'd like to try and I feel like there needs to be, maybe we have to bring along the oak all along here. Would be a thing we have to do. Hi, I'm a fan of the Spawn Chunks. This is my first stream. Me 55i fan. Thanks very much. Glad that you are enjoying the Spawn Chunks. I'm wondering if this roof could be one of those things where we need to have like that steep version, you know? So we'll think about that. I need to take a short break. Hunter 555 has been kind enough to remind me that it's been an hour. If you're new to the channel, I take a break about once an hour. I just step away for 5 minutes. I need to reheat my coffee, stretch, all that kind of stuff. You should too. Go grab a snack. It's Saturday, and we will be right back. Okay, now I think we are going to have to change the roof, but I think maybe we should just continue on the building design for a little bit, just to kind of get this in our head as to how we want this to look, and then I'll have better luck, I think, with the roof. So I'm okay with a little bit of cobble coming across here. Really, this should be stone. I guess it's okay. I'm not a big fan of like having these flush textures inside. And on the diagonal, just before the break, was asking if we're going to be reviewing Falcon and the Winter Soldier on the Citadel Cafe. And yes, of course. I believe that's going to be next week with Steven. We're probably going to do it in like chunks. So like, you know, 1, 2 episodes at a time. Is that ideal? That could probably be cobble. Or cracked, maybe. And then we do stairs. I think if we do stairs, this is how it'll probably roll. Need some torches. This is not a death trap. And cracked, regular. Oh, that fits. That's good. How do we want to handle this? Probably as a full block. Is that going to be fast enough? We might not be turning the corner here fast enough. Oh. That's just low enough. Not bonk your brain. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Ollie Void and me55 iFan. Is it Mezzy fan? Rabelais seems to have something sorted. You asked about Invincible, the animated adaptation on Amazon. I might be able to watch it. I mean, I have Amazon Prime. I don't really have an interest in it, but I mean, if it's a good show, it's a good show. I know of the comic, but I didn't read it, or if I did, I read it very briefly. Right, we were thinking about changing. Oh, that roof can't be changed as far as the pitch, can it? Or if we did, how would we do it? So my thought was to try and make this a steeper roof, putting a single block there, but it works on this side. If we did that here, that we'll turn all of this into solid blocks. Which we then could just connect this to until this stops. And then we could just continue with the other roof. And then we would have slabs here. That might look okay. I certainly like it better than this. This is probably going to change. I see this becoming very frustrating as we try to tie this wall together. Right, like right there. We have pain in the butt. Maybe the thing to do here is to change the gable on this. So that this would go up in the middle. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we could remove this entirely. And bring this down. And then this could just go here? Or is that going to be too tall? Yeah, I feel like that's too tall for just a simple staircase. It does not need to be that tall. So we could just lower it down a little bit. Hey, Mini Pax, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, we can just take this out. Put this back in. That would mean that this would be roof. It's weird. It's real weird. Because what's the other thing on the other side? Is it a slab? Yeah. Okay. So here we could get rid of this stair. Just replace it with a basic slab. And because this is going to go all the way along like this. Oops. We could have that turn the corner, have a slab there, a trapdoor here, And I feel like that works a lot better. Yeah, that's more interesting to look at for sure. Then we have just fill that in. And then we have this awkward piece here. Could just leave it like that, I guess. Maybe this has to be... Oh, if that's a slab, we run into the same problem we did before. Because then we'd have to have stair here. Yeah, doesn't work. There are some junctions in this game that you just can't get around. They're just going to look really awkward. That's a little better. It feels super thick, but works. And then along here we could do that. I think that's okay. I think that's all right. Now we have to figure out this connection. And I'm probably gonna change the colors because it's a whole lot of spruce. Oops. Yeah, so I'm thinking what we can do here is we have to keep the parts with the trapdoor spruce, but we could probably come in here with some basic stuff like this. Leave the ridge line as spruce colored, but then change all this back to oak. And I haven't done any texturing at all. We're just trying to get the basics down. How does that look? How's that for parkour? The only problem there is I then questioned the choice for the white up there. Tomato Ninja? Tomato Ninja? That's a great username. Hello. How's it going? That's hilarious. Oh, hey, I love your podcast and your streams. First time caught you live. That's great. Thanks for coming in. I'm glad that you enjoy the Spawn Chunks. Podcasts? I saw plural. Did you listen to the Citadel Cafe as well? Okay. Whoa, I thought that was a spider for a second. Just a sign. I was talking with Megan when we were recording the the Citadel Cafe the other day, and I've been seeing this comedy clip make the rounds on social media. It's an old Jeff Foxworthy bit called "Here's Your Sign." I'm not sure if you've ever seen this or heard this before, but Jeff Foxworthy is a Southern comic. I think he's from Kentucky or something in the States, and he's talking about stupid people. Like people that just don't pay attention and ask really dumb questions. And things like, you know, you're packing up your house. You and your partner are out front of your house, putting everything that you own into a U-Haul, like a moving van. And then some neighbor comes up that you barely know and they say, "Are you moving?" And Jeff's, punchline is like, "No, I'm just boxing everything I own. We do this about once a month. We just want to see if it fits in the van. That's all. We're not moving." And he says that, stupid people should wear a sign. And so he's like, the punchline for the whole thing is, here's your sign. And so he goes on to talk about like fishing and a bunch of other things where people ask them questions. And every time I say sign now, I think of like, here's your sign with the Jeff Foxworthy bit. It's a very funny comedy bit. If you haven't watched it, I would highly recommend it. I think we can get away with some cobblestone in there. Ta-da. Right, so this is not going to be that high. And I need to go back up this tower. I'm trying to decide if I like this idea of turning it all back into oak. It's Bill Engvall that's the Here's Your Sign guy, not Jeff Foxworthy. Really? So here's the thing. There was no video. I was only hearing the audio. So is it Bill Engvall? Hello, Phoenix. Thanks very much. I'm glad you like the spawn chunks too. Yeah, I'm not in love. I like the idea of the spruce on. I like the idea of the spruce on the bakery. Sort of. See, I really like this. This color it just feels so day one Minecraft. Maybe we need to switch out the spruce on the other build for dark oak. Like what if we lined it with dark oak? So we had like a. Does dark oak look good lined with spruce? I don't know if I've ever done that. I've done the reverse. I've done the dark oak lining with spruce in the middle. That looks pretty good. Oh, that's a cool idea too. Having the ridges like that. I need to start doing more than just basic roofs. Yeah, this feels messy. I can't believe it's taken me 90 minutes to work on this roof. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if we go ahead and grab some trapdoors. Oops. Girlfriend recommends Bill Engvall free range chickens. Good to know. Good to know. If we changed over to dark oak again here. And whoa. One of these needed a little bit of love. One, two. We could technically maybe still keep that. But then this could all be switched back to spruce. And we could either outline this with dark oak or make the whole thing dark oak. I kind of think we need to make the whole thing dark oak. What I'm seeing is I want more contrast between the roof and the tower behind it. That is not dark oak. Yes, that is what we want. We'll leave this front part here spruce so it'll stand out as well. I think someone was saying that they're really like how things are starting to feel more crowded, and I think part of the way to do that is to keep your roofs as different colors or different shades of brown, so that it doesn't all look just like one confusing roof. Start to see like the different layers of things. And I guess we'll do that. Now this will stay the same until here. Maybe what we can do is this. I don't know what this would look like if it had a spruce tip on it. Actually, that might not look so bad. We might just be able to just continue this right along. Get rid of that. Put that there. And then maybe just give this a little tweak. Might tie the whole thing together nicely. And then on this side, just do the same thing with the dark oak. Now, do we want to drop that down? How does this look if we pull this down the same way the other one is? Making a massive base in the sky. Very cool. Any tips? Nah, I don't know. I've never built anything up in the sky. Yeah, all of our builds on the Citadel are a little bit more well-rounded. You know, like they're more down-to-earth, pardon the pun. Yeah, I think that works better. I think I like that. I think I like that better. And we can just probably continue whatever that block is with the mushroom. We really have to start looking at what we're going to do for this particular building. And if there's going to be another building right next to it. So there's a bit of a path here. And I thought it would be cool to try to fit one more thing in here, rather than just having like a grassy hill. I feel like there's enough room to fit a small building. So inside here, what do we want to do for the... I think this is probably where we want the edge of this to be. Just attach it right to that. So yeah, if this was a little path you could walk on, then we could potentially have something here as well. And that's going to affect how we design this gable, because it's going to be hidden by something, right? This is looking pretty cool. Honestly, I was a little bit frustrated with it the first hour we worked on it, but I think we're doing much better. I'm trying to think about other Minecrafters that have built giant sky bases, but Nothing's coming to mind. Honestly, you could always work or watch like a Skyblock series. You know, watch Pixel Riff play Skyblock. He probably does some cool builds. But I mean, it's probably, I don't know how much of his stuff is stylized to be like in the sky and how much of it is just like, you know, meant to be functional, not necessarily fashionable. Because I don't really watch his Skyblock series. I keep up on the survival guide and his snapshot stuff, but I don't watch the other stuff. Not that I don't want to, I just don't have time. See, I like the idea of there being another building over here. And we could have it have, maybe a door would be there. I mean, this is small. There's nothing. Nothing there. I make maybe not that far out. And the inside would just be something like that. So I'm not sure what this could be. Could be like a little guardhouse. I don't know. And I think the only thing we would do here is just drop the gable down to match. Kind of ties in nicely with that texture too. Kind of plug it into the wall here. Might want to leave a little bit of a gap. I like the idea of this maybe being 2 blocks wide. Could be pretty cool. I mean, there's nothing in here. And by nothing, I mean there's room for nothing. And if we wanted to create something cool down here, if we had stone archway with a door on it, that could look really neat. The only mob spawner is the balloon thing. Oh yeah, on the survival guide, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to 117 as well. I think it's gonna be really cool. So I guess we will just mimic the roof again. Makes sense. It doesn't make any sense to pitch it this way. So we'll just bring this in here. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe we can change it here. Joel, do you have any tips to lay out a project as big as this? I would love to do something the same size as this place, but unsure where to start. Yeah, actually. I mean, obviously, with you playing on the Citadel, you've got access to the mini-map. I would start with finding a geographical location. Like, I liked this spot because this was high ground, so I didn't have to build up that high. You can see the level the grass already was. There's a dip here, but like the level of the grass, that's natural. I didn't build that up. That was up that high to begin with, which is well above river level, right? So that kind of said put a castle on me. And then I noticed that this river, even though it didn't connect, it kind of came down all the way through here. We haven't connected it yet, but then this part was connected and it made this really cool pattern. So you see this very distinct peninsula here, and then it stopped here, but I've got plans to connect it. You can see where the Minecraft terrain gets pulled down. You can see my little arrow where I stopped. So I let the geography, topography kind of dictate where I wanted to be. And then I just thought about, like, you know, how would I access it? And like this seemed like obviously you'd want to have, this is a big piece of land, so you'd want access there, access going north south. I mean, you look at this, there's this is a long like north south chunk. And then this is where it got tricky because there's no real way to come in from the west because there's giant mountains over there. You can see them in the distance. Right? So we didn't have to worry about an entrance over on the west side. So the west gate is actually this one. It faces southwest, but the road kind of curves off and goes off that way. So I would start there, but then I don't know, you kind of want to give yourself like a sense of, if not lore, like it doesn't have to be special, but like at least a sense of history, like what was built first. Because you think about how real settlements start. You know, it's probably a crossroads, it's probably someplace local, and then someone builds a house here, and someone builds a house here, somebody else builds a house here, and they all start to gather here, like just that kind of stuff. So I feel like having that kind of a start is probably the best way to go, like thinking about it in those terms, if that makes sense. I should be using dark oak for this, shouldn't I? Yeah, probably. Go. That's probably the better way to go. And then I guess here we can just do a little trapdoor. We need more scaffolding on the outside here. Hey Joel, just want to say you and Pixcup be playing Minecraft again after not playing for 5 years. Never been happier. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome, Nigel. That's awesome. Glad to have you back in the game. It's a fun game with the right approach, I think. Let's do that, and then I guess there'll be stairs here. And then I don't want to go up into a slab. I think for this one we have to do the dreaded 2 wide peak and then go back down the other side. We'll have to change those, but we will sort that out. This might have to be just a standard roof. This might have to be just normal roofage. It's a little bit too small to do what I want anyway. I need stairs. Been playing Iskel's Vault Hunters, and it has the same map, and I love it. Oh, very cool. Yeah, Zero made the mini map for Forge and for Fabric. How do you like Vault Hunters? I'd love to be able to hire somebody to code something cool like that into Minecraft that would interact with Twitch in the same way that his Vault Hunters thing does. It's so cool. And also brilliant from a content creator standpoint, like just very, very intelligent plan of attack. Or plan of fun, not really plan of attack. So this is going to have a wall here. Which we will figure out later. So it feels odd to have this little thing recessed so much. Oops. That won't be there. I'd want this to probably be a upside down stair. And so we'll have to do this there. And maybe actually the same thing. Position. And we can actually, that's kind of interesting. We could just leave those like that. I want to do something with the roof though. It feels very fancy. It's the only thing about these particular trapdoors. They do feel very fancy. That's a stair, so it has to be there. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Why are those there? Oh, that's the peak. Okay. We can maybe do that. The battle between the inside and the outside. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah, that feels funny. Right, we'll leave it like that. Oh, maybe that's a stair. Oh. Alright, we'll just leave it like that. So that's a decent shape. I like the it's interesting inside. I think I might leave those just for fun. I just don't know about this. Oops, not that. Yeah, that feels strange. Kind of wonder if we could do trapdoors in here. That's an outside block. Yeah. And then here, to fill this in, maybe. Where's my trapdoors? That is not a trapdoor. Not the biggest fan of the slabs. They look okay from over here, but they don't look the best. They don't look the best on the sides. Kind of wonder if we could take these out and just replace them with stairs. Yeah, I like that better. I like that better. Plus that eliminates another weird fancy trapdoor. Just do this. Still feels weird. I guess we can put a stair there. I just find it makes everything look so chunky. Maybe there's a window here. This is probably going to end up being a brick wall, but we'll see. And there's this one issue right here. I like the slabs here because they're higher, so they don't doesn't interfere with your view as much. Love the roof and the shape. Textures you've got going are awesome. Thanks very much, Cosmic. Appreciate that. Have you thought about a name for the project yet? No, I have not. I keep on coming back to rivers. You know, like, I think it's because River Run is from Game of Thrones, but I like, you know, Two Rivers or West River, because the river goes east to west. I've been calling this West Hill, this neighborhood. I like the idea of West Hill as the name of the whole place, but it's kind of nondescript. Like, it's kind of dull. So I feel like West something, because in the grand scheme of things, I feel like, no, I guess this is probably pretty central. Like, if we bring up our, somewheres I have the medieval fantasy map. Yeah. I mean, I guess technically we're in the West. If you look at this entire area, we're kind of smack dab in the middle, but just a little bit west. So I don't, yeah. Calling it West something makes sense, sort of, but not really. I do feel like this needs some sort of color or something very bland. Oh, we've got lots of gobbledygook in here. I need more stone bricks. I think my inventory was complaining about. Yes. Don't need all the oak right now. Or do I need the podzol? Yeah, so quickly what I'm thinking here, I do like these stone borders. We might hit this with some stone brick down the bottom. Something like that. Because I think it would be really cool if in here we had like a stone cave or a corridor. Let's grab andesite and stone. I've had a base in an area between two rivers and I tried to come up with a name based on that for ages, right? What did I want? I wanted andesite and regular stone. And then some stairs. So I feel like if we came in here and just kind of made this whole thing granite. Wow, haven't seen that in a while. This is just a fun idea. I've got no idea if I want to keep it, but it's here. It just seems like a nice way to line up these two sections of the area. So put in floor. And I like the idea of having at least some of the walls just regular smooth stone. We'll fill this in. And have to straighten this out. Mesopotamia is Greek for the land between rivers, so that's cool. That's what I used to do with my WoW characters. I would look up things like in Latin and Greek and try to come up with a name based on some cool information. Like I had, I think I had one of my warlocks was called Visvoro, and it meant wasn't like literal, but the idea was the translation loosely was like to disembowel and consume. I thought that was kind of creepy. Oops. Fill that in. And so I think for here, it could be cool to recess in a little. We could put the doors, I guess, on the other side of these. I'm not sure if this is going to look too low. Yeah, it's a little bit on the claustrophobic side, isn't it? That's too bad. We'll just leave it square. Is this the topsoil? No, good, okay. So the idea was just to create like a small arc, but I don't think we'll be able to do it. Might be able to do a little bit with like slabs and stuff instead of stairs. That might be the way to go. Well, that was outside. I think one of the things too, Cosmic, about, you know, asking about where to start when planning the area is that there's an awful lot of happy accidents that I've come across where I never planned for this tunnel, but because I didn't because this road makes an arc, it gives us this funny little like wedge shape in here to work with, so you can connect this build to this build, and because I went downhill, it created this very odd shape here. And I don't know, I think it's just a neat, like, fun little accident. So we might even be able to get down to that other place here. Like, where are we here? We could have a staircase that also goes down here. Well, we'd end up right on top of it. So we'd have to go this way. Oh, that's the outside, isn't it? Okay. Never mind. Where could we go down? Maybe here? I'll leave that there for now, just in case we can figure that out. We should probably also put floor in here. Now, because there's a wooden staircase in here, I'm probably going to go with a stone floor in that building. Just because it does feel like it needs something a little bit different. We have all the things we need, so we might as well just do it. And we'll do a combination of bricks, stone, and I think probably andesite. And of course, cracked bricks. there. Another smooth stone. This is where we were thinking about going downstairs. But that's the curtain wall, so if we did this, it's going to be very narrow. Don't know if this will work. Possible. Possible to come out there, maybe. Not a route I'm planning on running a lot, but good to know we can. This place is a disaster. And now so ends hour 2. A second break is due for you. Thank you very much, 100,555. You are correct. You are correct. A mental note: do not come to Joel for naming ideas. Sure. Oh, you mean the disembowel and consume thing? Yeah. I mean, it was a warlock. It was evil. Hello, Hunter. Thanks for coming in. You use this for storage maybe. And speaking of, do you have any plans for kind of technical storage in the area? Yeah, actually, the technical storage is going to be right over there in that giant space underneath the keep. It's underneath the kitchen. I think that's going to be the best place for it. We need to actually think about that. That might be the next thing I do once I'm finished kind of bopping around this market square. I might take a break and do a technical build underneath the keep. That could be kind of fun. But as I mentioned, it is a good time for a break. So I will be back in about 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Grab a snack, and we'll see you in just a few. Alright, let's see if we can get some of this built now. I feel like we've been throwing blocks at the wall for the better part of the stream, but hopefully we can get something finished. Alright, we needed to, we were in here, weren't we? Right. A very full inventory of stuff I don't want. What else do I need here? I think we're good. Oh no, I wanted spruce. Logs. There we go. So, I'm actually okay with cobble being in here. We might want to add a little bit to spice it up. Like we could probably toss in a couple of these guys. Although, actually, that's not very good. Maybe andesite. A little bit better. And this wooden staircase. I was going to make it wider, but I don't think we can. I think we're kind of stuck with it the way that it is. So we will do something with it that looks cool. Wonder if we could do something like that might look okay. Oh, too tall. Trapdoor? Yes. Now in here, this needs to have a little bit more oomph to it. So we will make it a maybe like a full plank. And maybe we'll change this to a stair. And of course, this is going to have a side to it. That's the inside. Oh, wait a minute. This doesn't matter. Well, I mean, I guess it'll look good from underneath. We need more mushroom block. I guess we've decided that mushroom block is the thing we want. Right, chat? Yeah, I don't have a flag in the village. I don't use any, I don't really use banners. I'm not a big fan. I'm actually thinking about getting like a data pack or a mod or something that just allows you to make flags or turns banners into flags. Like these kind of builds need that kind of stuff, but there's nothing in Minecraft that even closely resembles a flag. And I really don't like the block flags. I find they look kind of silly, in my opinion. What was I looking for? I was looking for a mushroom block. Probably in here. There's only 7. But there's mushrooms in there. And there's bone meal. We're mostly finished the church. I sort of bounced to the things next to it. The next thing about the church is going to be to remove the spider from the front door, and then create the courtyard. And so last stream we filled in the coarse dirt here, and then we started putting in buildings around the square because I want to do a path along here. But before I did the path, I kind of wanted to know what would be here and what would be here. So we're going to do that first, and then we're going to finish the courtyard. Jumbo sale, you've probably already taken off, but thanks very much for being here. Appreciate it. Oh, how do you bone meal mushrooms? Can you only bone meal red mushrooms? I know they can't be placed without a certain light level, but how do you make the big ones? Must be just these ones, right? Yeah, the spider is not part of the build. Podzol, thank you. It's been a long time since I've meshed with mushroom blocks. In case that wasn't apparent. Here we go. Does this have silk touch? Does not. I should be going the brown ones because I have very little use for the red mushroom blocks. I'll take the mushrooms though. Okay, and we need to switch up the kind of mushrooms, and I need some more space in my inventory. Mushroom blocks compost well. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Maybe we'll take a breather after a bit, and I'll go and I'll try to fix some of those farms in the meadows. See, like the brown mushroom block, I feel like we can use in the medieval area compared to the red one. Although it's a medieval fantasy area, so like the red mushroom block, we could make like a mushroom village. That would be kind of funny. Nice break from the norm. Something really colorful. A little fairy hut village. Ms. Snarky, hello there. How's your day going? All that work and we only got 11 stems. Good, good. Just got home from the gym. Nice. Very cool. Speaking of cool, it's quite chilly today. I had the windows open. I had to shut them on my last break. I want to make a mushroom village. Nice. I think it'd be fun. I was thinking the other day, I was watching some Hermitcraft stuff and realizing that some of like Hermitcraft is a crazy mishmash of all kinds of stuff right now. That server is so full of builds. Everything is just on top of one another. It's really cool, but it makes very, very little sense. Our inventory is full again. But yeah, it would be cool to do something really cartoony and weird, and it might be something I do with the 117 snapshot world. I feel like that could be a lot of fun. Brown mushroom blocks. What's this? Light gray terracotta. I don't need that either. And do I have room in one of these? Let's put it in here. Hermitcraft made a conscious decision this year to put everybody close together. Yeah. Yeah, in some cases it works. In some cases it's very strange. Like the city melding in with the cartoon builds from Tango. Like there's some stuff that I find very odd. I have been watching Hermitcraft for a while, and some of the, like, they've got a name for the city or something, and it's a very odd word. And I was like, what are they talking about? Like, it made no sense whatsoever. It took me like 3 or 4 episodes to really kind of catch up and see what was going on. Bright, you say. Colors, you say. Cosmic Dancer. Yeah. Yeah. Wee bit of magenta going on in the Cosmic Dancer world, just for folks that are not aware. Speaking of, how is my repair stuff going here? Oh, we're good. Okay. It's so crazy. Like, now that I've switched to netherite tools, I feel like I only have to go and repair my items like once every 2 weeks of streams. Magenta is high on the list. There is no magenta as of yet in the medieval realm, but it's a medieval fantasy realm. So when I build an elf castle or something, I'm totally going to make it look like fancy magenta roofs and turquoise and aqua stuff, like Sweet Sandy is saying. Yeah, that'd be cool. I think that's enough. Certainly have a lot of brown mushroom blocks now. The whole purpose of this was just to get enough mushroom blocks to fill in the rest of this tower. That's that side. That's that side done. It looks really weird inside. Now here, I guess we could just do the same. But then we're left with a very odd position here. Now this one we don't have to actually have, but we should probably fix this here. And then really get stuck, because I don't know. You can see the cobble is all things I just haven't thought about how we're going to connect. Maybe we have to do this. We did a log with full bark. That should work. Maybe we'll do this. If that works. Then we just have to figure out how to connect these together and have it look supported and not in the way. Probably like this. Still looks very strange, but not much you can do. One of those builds that's going to look better from the outside than it does on the inside. Default Chief YT, hello, welcome back in. Good to see you as always. I guess we should look at these. We could probably put a stair there. And maybe just put a straight up another support here. With a trapdoor. Feel like we might have to do another support here. I know it feels like a lot. I don't know what this ends up being, but it's too bad that this lined up over the tunnel, because this would be a good spot to have the staircase go down. Not that we couldn't have it go down in the wall. I mean, it's a little bit weird, but could do that. Because otherwise we'd have to come out here somehow. I don't know. I'm not sure which I like better, coming down this way. I feel like I prefer coming down that way and not going, like, not disturbing the wall. We'll have to see how this works out here. So I need to put away the mushroom blocks. And do they go there? No, they go in here. I really miss the sort inventory button from Satisfactory. It really does help. You're trying to figure out what other blocks you need. Sorting everything away. Yeah, so like we could totally have a single wide staircase here. If we started a stair here, down to there. And we can get down this far. Then we're fine. So as long as we can get underneath this without angering the outside gods, we should be okay. So the build outside is meant to connect to the wall. And I hadn't decided how we're going to do it just yet. So you come out up here, and I feel like, well, we're going to want to just come straight across. And I feel like this is just going to be probably like a wooden platform, I would imagine. That's going to be whatever the inside wall is. Jegs Craft, rating with a party 21. Thank you so much. I'm not sure if you're listening to an ad right now. You might be. But thank you so much for the raid and sharing your viewers. Much appreciated. There's everybody in chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks so much, Jexcrest. If you're new to the channel, folks, my name is Joel Duggan, and I do a lot of variety stuff here on the Twitch channel. Some Satisfactory, some Minecraft. Looking forward to playing other games and doing some art as well. But right now we're doing a lot of Minecraft stuff because if you recognize my voice, I am part of the Spawn Chunks podcast with Pixel Rips. He and I have partnered up and do that show every Monday. And right now we're in the medieval area on the Citadel server. And let's just take a quick flight before the sun goes down. Well, I'm working on this medieval town. It's a pretty big build. It's feeling kind of sparse, but we've got a lot of the key things done. Like, keep is done. The main gates are all finished. I'm standing on top of one. And so now we're working over in this area over here on this bakery / tower thing. And so we've got a good chunk of this done today. And then we're working on the inside of this part here right now. Figured I could bring the people over to you today since you do so much of the same thing like I did in Medieval City. Well, thanks very much, Jexcraft. That's nice of you. Appreciate it. Very, very cool. What were you up to? I'm assuming you were playing Minecraft and were you doing like Medieval City stuff yourself as well? So yes, in this particular fill-in, I kind of like the idea of this being more stone, and we've already got it sort of on like stone and andesite, so let's continue that up. We'll put that up here. Maybe we'll just do andesite on the top. Alright, so maybe we'll just do that. We will probably remove this and turn it into probably just a regular oak log. I like that texture. I did that here. I like that for just straight up texture. Actually, let's use one of these. Working on the spawn area on Trapdoor, a medieval server. Very cool. That's great. Now, how does that look from below? I might actually want to make this a stone. Let's go with andesite there. Yeah. Cool. All right. So that's that. I guess technically this would then make more sense as stone. That's the door. Remove that. Put in a regular one. Now this I want to make out of wood, I think, and to do that I want to go look at some of the other wood balconies and stuff that we've done. So I think we can get away with things like having some trapdoors around. Like that. And this is also weird, so we'll have to figure that out too. Guess there's technically supposed to be a slab there. Yeah. So I just don't know if that's going to feel strange on the inside. Yeah, so that's going to be a challenging transition. Oh, wait a minute. We can do this. What am I doing? Not thinking at all. Where's the other slab that I need? Who am I building? I'm Joel and I'm building? Don't know if I understand the question. Nope. That. And... Just an odd Citadel little castle where people spawn in before they get out into the world. Shopping district, games, etc. Oh, very cool. Here, I'll show you folks the spawn area for this build. Let's go for a walk with all the new people. Why not? Why not? So we've got this bridge that goes across the river, which is really nice. I'll show you that from the other side. We've got a couple of like small houses and stuff filled in, so this is the main entrance. And there's the bridge there. Church and stuff in the background. So the spawn area, it's not really a spawn area. We use command blocks on the server to teleport players between 10 and 20,000 blocks in any given direction. And the idea is that we just want to separate the styles in the buildings area. Like we've got a modern city, we've got the starting area, which is kind of like a, I'm not sure what to call it other than just like vanilla Minecraft style. Like just people kind of did whatever they want. It still looks and feels all cool and stuff. It just feels like it doesn't have a very cohesive theme to it. Whereas now on the server in other places like here, we've got this medieval area that's just supposed to have like farms and castles and all that kind of stuff. And what are the other places that we have? We're looking forward to doing like a futuristic, like a sci-fi zone, a Asian Pacific, Ming Dynasty type of place that could be very cool. But I've got this path that goes north through the woods here, and it actually connects to the spawning area, which is very similar to what you said you were just building on your stream, which is like a landing area for new players as they come into this area. So we took a long time this past fall and made this road, the path, textured everything, really made it feel like, you know, you're arriving in Skyrim was kind of like an inspiration in terms of like, you know, that idea of walking through a kingdom with a history and stuff like that. And so the path is pretty well manicured and makes you feel like you're entering into like a proper zone. But this is where we have, I'm not sure if this, your build is probably bigger. This is really small, but this is like a fairly well lit courtyard. Obviously it's got some torch spam on the ground, but right now this is where you arrive when you come in. You arrive in here. There's the button to take you back to the teleporter. And so you come out of this and you have this decent little courtyard, and it's got exits in all the primary directions. So you can go west if you want to go west. I believe this one goes both east and north. Like you can change directions. You can go up that way and then go east, or you can continue on north. Or where we just came from, of course, is the main gate, and this goes south to the rest of the build. And of course, I won't walk this again. I'll fly it, but you can sort of see that it just kind of goes through the woods, up over the ridge, and then connects with this huge sunflower plains. We've removed a lot of the sunflowers, but got a lot of cool stuff happening over here. I still need to finish this road too. But then this comes into view, and this is probably the biggest thing I've ever built in Minecraft now that I think about it. Well, here's an opportunity. What? I meant to put inspirations. Who do you usually go to for inspiration? Oh, yeah, Cosmic covered it. Whip, Mythical Sausage, Pixel Rips. I like Cub Fan, Iskal. Mumbo's got some cool ideas too. Like I'm a fan of all the people that I generally like just follow on their YouTube videos for I like their content. So sometimes I just kind of feel like their style rubs off on me too. Jegscraft subscribing with Prime. 3 months. Thanks so much, Jegscraft. That is the shiny water keystone badge that you've just unlocked. I hope that you have an opportunity to join the Discord. That'd be fun to have you around. Thank you very much for the support, my friend. And Siles, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. So here's one little idea we had for a balcony, and then the other ones I think are over here. Just little wooden things like that. And the other ones are in the keep, I think. And the ones in the keep are higher up, so it makes more sense for what we're doing. Love how it looks like it has a history. It can be a thing to achieve in Minecraft. Thanks very much. That's a great compliment because I've been absolutely trying to make sure that this has a history. Where is the thing? Ah, yeah. So something like that, I think, is what we need to do over on the wall. So it looks like it's got oak logs and spruce planks and then trapdoors. I think there's a bed over here we can sleep into. Nope, not up here. Oh, it's downstairs. Aha. And thanks, Jegscraft. I'm glad that you like it, especially if you're specializing in and spending a lot of your time doing medieval stuff. Anybody that does that a lot, that likes this build, I'm always really happy to hear it because this is the first time I've ever done anything medieval looking in Minecraft. Now, I mean, I say first time. I've been doing it since November, so like I'm starting to get used to the design patterns and stuff like that. But so we need oak logs, which are here. Slabs, trapdoors. That should be enough. Maybe we'll end up using spruce. Or it could be fun to actually switch this up. So let's try the oak thing. It might look better with spruce, but... yeah, I think we'll stick with the spruce. But that kind of like construction is what I needed. That goes to there. I guess what we'll do here then is connect it like this. Probably better to do stairs with a slab in the middle. Same thing here. Just do the slabs. And then, yeah, this, I really wanted to make that stone, but we might have to go back and make it a log. That's okay. So I feel like, I guess that's as good as it would connect. Like, I don't want to get too squirrely with it, so we'll probably put in another trapdoor here. I feel like that's enough. Maybe there'd be something like that. Yeah, it makes it more interesting, I think. Now for the ends of these things, maybe... I think another trapdoor is going to be too much. Yeah. So we'll grab, I think these are all inconsequential garbage. Whoa, I fell down. A button? Yeah, a button could look good on the end there too. That's, yeah, agreed. I was just hoping to get rid of the whole log face. Well, you know what? We could just do a strip spruce log. Let's just make one in the use the data pack that we have access to. Why not? And yet more things. So many inventory problems. Lady Elric, hello. Day's going well, thank you. Yeah, I like that better. Eliminates the need to have a button. Oh, wait a minute, that's the wrong thing. Where is this one? There we go. Now, we could probably get a little bit more texture going on with something like this one, or the one, either of those two in the corner. Let's go with this one. Just to add a little bit more going on. And then we'd have to continue on. That slab gone? It is. No, I picked it up. So this can go here. I'm thinking we just straight up extend the wall to meet this. And if we do that, we should probably use whole blocks like that. And then even though that technically is the right direction for that to point, maybe we'll flip it sideways. And then bring the wall in here. I got rid of all my cobble. Hey, Nightmare, how's it going? And oh, that's exposed to the air. Okay, that's fine. Maybe we'll just that's probably going to be an upside down stair anyway. I feel like that works. Feels a little bit strange. Nope. I wonder if this would feel better if it was just straight up dark oak. Yeah, I think that works. What if they were stairs? Better. Think that's better? Yeah, I like that it doesn't match up with that edge now. Cool, so the only issue here is that, well, we can change that, no problem. And this. But then this is an outside block. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, I kind of like this whole 3 high combination here. We will keep it to this section though. And then we just kind of peppered in some andesite. I think maybe we'll take that right to here. A lot of the doors that I have in the world have andesite frames, so I don't mind doing that. And then I think maybe we can find, surely I can find an andesite stair. There we go. Not that way. And then going on down, we could just sort of make this match up with, where's the path here? Yeah. So we'll want to go down to probably here. Flat section here. There. There. I hear water. I guess we're really close to the river, aren't we? So that's good. And then we can maybe do like a double wide here so it doesn't feel so claustrophobic. Really, once we're down here, we could do the whole thing double wide, right? Because there's nothing stopping us. You have any plans to build your own sort of base house at some point? I've just been kind of like living in place to place. I've been just using the beds in the builds as I've been making them. So I don't have any grand schemes. I do in the modern city build. I absolutely have plans like that. I guess we'll just put stone in the walls for now. I'll worry about how this is going to look later. Oops. So we'll have to have torch there, probably another one here. This feels low. Let's remove this. So there is part of a secret tunnel. I mean, not so secret, but connects to bakery. No particular reason, just because it was fun and I think somebody in chat suggested it. Easter plus Joel is a perfect Saturday. Thanks very much. Whoa, hey, I'm on fire. Speaking about perfect, come on now. Where did you guys come from? Man, it's not but a good day for mobs for us. Dirt. Great way to start your morning, being literally on fire. You should have seen, I was still doing the whole hello everyone, my name is Joel Duggan, when a creeper came up behind us and blew a giant hole in what we were doing. It was was an interesting way to start the stream. It totally threw me off my game. Like, I was absolutely just gobsmacked. I didn't know what to say. It was funny. Put that there. Oops. That is about it. Really basic, but whatever, it'll do. Maybe put you there. And not loving the transition here, but we can maybe come up with something a little nicer. I feel like maybe if I remove this and this, it'll be a little bit easier to do. Yeah, I don't know if we need that. Where's the light levels down here? 10, 11. Oh, yeah, we're good. We're fine. Okay. Now, is that an outside wall? Yes. Maybe a little bit of cobble. And I don't know about this back wall. We might want to change this wall because, of course, that's a shared wall with the bakery, and I feel like I'd rather have the bakery here. I mean, it's all on the back wall there, but I'd rather have the bakery here make sense than not. I don't know what to put there. Where is this? Right, so that's just the one section. I kind of like this just being straight stone. It's very simple, but I think it works. And then maybe we'll just ditch this. Yeah. 3 hours, my dude, says Cosmic Dancer. Thanks very much. Yes. Joel, do you think it's true that the Leafs make every build look 10 times better? Yeah, I think actually one of the things that a really good example is looking at this, right? Dirt. It's, you know, we're going to have to add, this isn't going to be dirt. This is going to be some sort of cool pattern. But it doesn't look quite as part of the landscape as this does. And there's not a lot of green. There's just a little bit. But we were talking earlier in the stream about adding history to your builds. And subconsciously, everybody knows that this kind of stuff takes a long time to grow, right? So by putting it here, you insinuate that the building has been here for 20 years, you know, at least. And then by having more of it in different places, then you can add like a lot of life. Now, I don't know if I haven't really got around to adding greenery, I don't think, in a lot of places in the town. Let me think here. No, there's not been a lot of opportunity for it yet. It's on my list, but we haven't done much of it. Now, on the other side, though, we've totally done it over here. I think I did it at the wheat mill. Yeah, so things like this, right? Like having grasses and bushes and things that look like they've overpowered the fence, having trees still around, having a bush and a tree kind of be part of the build. There's nothing on the inside there. That's pretty lame. There's nothing there. I don't think I did anything over here. Stuff like that helps, obviously. There's a couple of bushes back there. Like, it's not a lot, but it certainly helps. Certainly more on the other side of this farmhouse. We just take a little jump across the bridge here. This stuff helps too, for sure, right? Like these bushes and the grass in the river, the canal, like that helps a lot. But over on this build here, we'll take a shortcut. This way. So yeah, on this old barn, which is meant to be one of the older parts, you'll see that I added like some vines going up the side of it. We've got a lot of overgrowth in the back. This is all placed by hand to make it look like it's been here a while. And same thing. Not a lot going on here. This kind of stuff helps. The combination of like mossy blocks and things like that. Another vine going up the house here. Some moss on the roof helps. Right? I'm not sure if we can see that from down here. Hold on. Right? The moss in the corners of the roof. Did it in the front too. Just that kind of stuff. And where was the other thing? This also helps too. So it's not so much greenery, but like it's the wear and tear of having something look like it's been well trodden. I think that helps too. What leaf looks oldest? Oh, that there's no real hope for that. Oldest is probably if you're in a like a desert biome. But I think jungle is the greenest. Spruce is pretty old looking. I like birch though. Birch is good. I'd say it's probably between spruce and birch. Everything else is very bright green. Yeah, everything else is very bright green. I need to get like a bushy leaf pack. I've been wanting to get one for ages. All right, we never actually got to the inside of the bakery, which is funny. I feel like maybe this needs to be not stone bricks. Yeah, really no clue what to put there. I think I'm okay with that. That's an odd transition, but there's nothing we can do. I do not want there to be a window there. I don't know why I have more stone on me. Roop. And is this an outside wall? No. So really, this only has to go to here. So we could just eliminate this entirely. Makes it feel a little bit bigger, which is nice, but it looks kind of funny. Need some gravel, and what was the other block that he used? I think it's cobblestone. Yep. Hello, Phoenix. Take it easy. Thanks so much for coming by. Have a great day. Happy to help. I hope I give you some inspiration and some ideas. I think Cosmic mentioned it too, but Pinterest is something I use a lot. Gravel. Cobble and andesite. Was it andesite? Where'd it go? There we go. So I've been liking the idea of this kind of like alternating cobble and gravel for paths. It looks really good. Now here it might not fly because we've got cobble in the pillars up front, so maybe we'll switch this up for andesite. And I might not even need this one. Well, actually this whole thing needs to be a path. Maybe we'll just switch these out temporarily. Feel like we need to put some coarse dirt there. I don't know if that really works the best. Wow, we need more coarse dirt. Probably pretty low on gravel too. Whoop. So many shulker boxes. I was watching, I think it was Exumavoid before I started streaming today, and he had taken the time to organize. He saw a bunch of stuff that Good Times with Scar had left out, and he took time to organize it. So he took him an hour and a half. It's like, I believe it, because it can be rough. Let's put that there. Yeah. That helps a bit. That helps a bit. Maybe not that. And we can maybe switch. That's a little bit better. I guess we could leave some grass there. I'm not sure what's going to be there. I feel like we're going to have to put some sort of wall or railing along here, but of course it's going to connect funny. So I don't know what we're going to do along here. This might just be like a no-go zone. We can't really do much with it. Because I mean, there's nothing in here. This is a really basic build. But yeah, this is a spot that I've left for greenery. Someone was asking about green stuff. We'll probably end up putting like a bush back there. And I'm not sure what we will put here. It's probably just going to be all bushes, to be honest. But I want this to be kind of like an access off the road to go to this place and this place. I feel like that looks pretty good. Here we can just add a couple of these little bits. Alright, so what have we missed in terms of the general structure and function? We've got... This is all done. This needs some sort of window, I think. Although, there's nothing in here. Like, you can't actually get to it. Oh, there's my scaffolding. Hello. Let's get that. Hey, that's convenient. The scaffolding has completely put itself in a place where I can't reach. Scaffolding would never do that. Cool. So that's... There's no interior design or decoration in here, but this isn't really meant to be a place that someone lives. It's meant to be just a tower to get yourself to this. It's just meant to be a through point building, right? You go in, you go up, you go down. It's kind of like what this whole thing is about. Oh, over here we haven't done this. This can go down. I like the way that it does that. We'll put in another stair here. Put all my wooden stairs away. And I guess what we can do is just the same thing. We'll just do stone all the way down. Is that an outside wall? No. To go look and see. This is that struggle of having a shared wall. Right. We could probably just deal with this being all stone. I like the idea of this being andesite, but if there's going to be a bush in front of it, you're never going to be able to tell. So that's fine. I feel like that's an outside block. Yeah, that's that. That's the roof. That's the roof, which means what we could do here, if I go and get some spruce stairs. Probably just come into here like this. Let's do... Is that wood for a reason? I think that's the floor. It is indeed. Okay. Well, then we'll just make this a wooden stair. And how do we want to handle that? I mean, this can be... I feel like we'd be better off to have this be a double wide as well. I prefer the double wide experience for small tunnels. Everything else I find very claustrophobic. Right, so then this would go down to this. Oops. Need spruce planks. Yes. I think I might need to take a look at that Nightbot command. It feels like it's looping an awful lot. Sorry if there's been a lot of spam. I feel like I need to maybe let people know, or maybe have it be, if it's on a timer, have it also, because I think you can get Nightbot commands to look for like how many lines of chat has there been since the last time it came on. The problem with too wide builds is I always find it very weird as to where you put your lighting. I do find that strange. I guess we could do, I don't know if I want to do stone walls down here or wood walls underneath the stairs. I think the ceiling is actually going to be lower. I think I'm going to put at least a layer. Oops. I just don't. This is fine. I guess wood will be the easiest way to do that, right? You can context Nightbot to look for how many lines of chat. Yes, yeah, I need to do that on the, I think a couple of the Epic Games one. I mean, specifically, it's fine because, I mean, obviously it's a great thing to let people know because it helps support me as a creator, but I don't want to feel like it's too often. If that makes any sense. Wow, I cannot place blocks to save my life today. That feels a little bit strange, doesn't it? I kind of wonder whether we have to do... Maybe we should just make stone stairs the whole way down. Just like we did before. It would stand out better if we used stone brick stairs here. Probably be better. Because then we can have things like andesite. You know, we can do this. We can have slightly different texture. We do cracked in the landings. I'm not sure why I had it as stone to start with, or wood to start with. I feel like that just might have been like a quick test and then just decided to try and keep it, but yeah, this wood wall thing does not look good. That's why I changed my mind. Oh, whoops. That was not supposed to be happening. So I do like the look where you can come in here and do like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then layer in that kind of stuff. Maybe this just has to be brick. Like that has to be a stair. do andesite. Probably the other way around, actually. We'll do cracked bricks, andesite, and then back to stone. And this needs a torch, I think. There. Sleek tunnel. I will continue maybe a little andesite decoration. And same thing here. But of course, that means we have to change this. You know, we'll just go to regular stone brick, I guess. Cool. So that pops us out down here for folks that don't know. Down at the base here. We will put a couple of double doors on this. And we may not keep the brick entrance here. We might go back to stone. I feel like it might look better all one texture. Yeah, that might be a little bit stronger. Yeah, cool. Very, very cool. So that tunnel is connected to both this build here with a staircase down there, as well as the bakery. I don't know why I did this. It's just neat. It's a fun interconnected thing to have. And then this build on the end, it's got like no purpose. It's probably just someone's quick little like guard lodging or something like that. I'm just imagining whoever has the job of guarding this area of the wall, that's probably where they live. That's what I'm thinking. So we didn't get to the actual interior design, but I'm kind of glad that we put that off until we sorted out the roof and these other connections. This building here, I don't think there's really much to do to design the inside of it. Like it's just a walkthrough building. We will do something in this little place to give it some life. But the next time that I stream, which is going to be tomorrow, I'm going to do some work, I think, in here. I want to get some of the armor stand data back, maybe put some loaves of bread down or something. Obviously, I want to have like a fire here. I want to have smoke coming out of the chimney, which we didn't do. That's the only thing structurally I think we have to finish. We know where it is. It's right here, right? But we haven't put the actual smokestack. It's probably going to be on that side. It'll be very similar to what we have over there, I would imagine. There's really only a couple of ways to do chimneys unless you want to do them ginormous. That one is really cool. That actually is a proper... It's got like a proper hole in it. Like this really, it's a big chimney for a big kitchen, right? But you don't always have that opportunity. So I think we're more than likely just going to do very similar to this build right here. So I am going to wrap things up. We will pass you on to somebody else playing Minecraft. There's been some lovely raids today, and thank you again very much to Jegscraft and Punk Rock for the raids. Appreciate it. If you like this and you want to listen to more of my voice talking about Minecraft, you can check out the Spawn Chunks. It's at thespawnchunks.com. It's free. It's wherever you find your podcasts. We're on YouTube as well. Talked about the latest snapshots and what's coming in the future. Looking forward to doing this on Monday with Pixel Riffs again, talking about the crazy new light block that they have in the game, at least in creative. So that's going to be a really good conversation. You can listen to the Citadel Cafe when I do publish the next episode. I did record yesterday with Megan, so there's a new one coming. We just had a very light, March. Check out patreon.com to support me here. Thanks to everybody that subbed today or made any bit donations, stuff like that, it's all very much appreciated. It keeps me streaming on the regular. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. So yeah, I'll just see you then. And until then, have a great afternoon, great evening, wherever you are in the world, and enjoy the next streamer. We don't know who's coming, but it's going to be probably a Minecraft thing. I'll talk to you next time. Bye for now.